The following video is a presentation of MightyOxTrading. Hello and welcome to MightyOxTrading. In this video, we're going to talk about Flexytrades, the newest prop firm in the future space that's starting to make some waves and get people to take notice. Before we get to the information, though, I do ask that if you find the information in this video helpful, entertaining, or any other good adjective, that you gore that like button, subscribe if you haven't, and hit that bell icon so you can be notified whenever I put out a video or go live on a live stream. So let's talk about Flexytrade, shall we? First, before we get into it, I know what you're probably thinking. Ox, didn't you just put out a video cautioning us and warning us about new prop firms? And yes, I did. It was that video right there. And I'll even link that video on the bottom here so you can watch it. So, why, pray tell, am I talking about a new prop firm? Well, these guys have started to make me take notice. They've also, I'll name drop CFT's also added them as well. They're professional. They're doing everything right. Their website looks good. They don't look sketchy. Does that mean that there's still a chance that they are sketchy? Absolutely. So it's still buyer beware, but then be careful. But I'm adding them and I'm reviewing them now, and you can make your own decisions what you want to do. So let's take a look real quickly at their website, and then we'll go over their pros and their cons. So here's the website. You see, it's well put together. Now, personal preference, I hate the whole bullfighting thing, but hopefully they'll change that. Anyway, rhythmic, good packs. We'll talk about this in a minute. Well put together website. Flows well. There's good information on it. They're going to be starting. It looks like some sort of academy. This is not up yet, but it's just a well put together site, which is one of the reasons it's made us take notice. Because we could talk about another one. We won't name drop, but one of the other new ones is just throwing things at a wall and hoping it sticks. So anyway, are we ready to go over the pros and cons? We can get that caution off of there now, right? Boom, boom. So here's the Flexytrade fact sheets. Let's go over the advantages of Flexytrade first and foremost, because we always like to talk positives before talking negatives. Number one, as a brand new firm, they're offering a 90% introductory offer. 90% off. And they're doing it. This is the first time I believe in futures props. I know it happens in Forex props, but first time in futures, it's a one-time fee. So even if it takes you 10 months, 12 months to pass, as long as you're actively trading it, by the way, I don't think anyone ever takes 12 months, but it's just an exaggeration. As long as you're actively trading it and they see that you're just not letting it sit, you can take as long as you want, one-time fee. So you'll never pay another evaluation fee as long as you're trading it. And they even have cheaper packs, 5 and 10 packs where you can save even more. So what do I mean? Look, let's go back to the website here. And you can see here, they have 5 account bundles and 10 account bundles, which save you money. So let's go to a 10 account because, that's easy math. You can get the 10 50Ks for 149 bucks. 150. So that's like $15 each instead of the price of $18 each on the 50K. 5 account bundles, 80 divided by 5 is 16. Hey, there we go. There's some math. So that's pretty cool too. You are allowed up to 20 accounts, which was my next slide. 20 funded accounts allowed. I guess you're allowed as many eval accounts as you want. So now, again, new firm. Do you want to jump in with 10 or 20? Yeah, that's up to you. I mean, I know some people already have, and some people are already on the funded level. But again, I would go slow and steady. My guess is they're starting off with a 90% offer. They're going to keep up the higher discounts, but no guarantees on that. Again, first month, I mean, it's, you only have to pay 1 month because it's lifetime, whatever I'm trying to say there. And Okay, so once you're funded, you get 100% of the first 25K. I believe this is total, but I'll be honest, I'm not sure. But I believe it's total. I can't believe they're going to give you 100% of the first 250K. Apex does that. One person challenged me on that the other day that it was total 25K. No, Apex is 25K per account, but I'm pretty sure these guys are 25K total. After that, it is 90-10. So that's still a good deal. 90-10, etc. Then we have in the eval, there's no minimum trading days. Buy today, pass today, be funded tomorrow. Actually, be funded today. Here's the thing. Someone got funded on Friday. I'm recording this on a Sunday. Someone got funded on Friday and Friday morning, and they had their funded account 2 hours later and were able to trade that funded account that afternoon. I don't think anyone else does that. Everyone else waits until after the bell and then processes. These guys funded them on the same day they passed, where they could still trade that same day on the funded account. Will that continue if these guys get big, like Apex, and big like that, where it's going to be hard to keep up with? I doubt it. But for now, since they're starting out, you could buy today, pass today, trade funded today, depending on when you're watching this. If you're watching this at like Saturday day, that's not going to happen, but you know what I mean. There's no consistency rule in the evaluation. So again, no minimum trading days, no consistency rule, and no daily loss limit. So lots of good rules there. Kind of, I mean, in a way, it's kind of like Apex, very similar, except for the no minimum trading days. Apex only does that on sales. These guys, it's all the time, no minimum trading days. So, simple rules to follow, simple evals to pass. Now, shall we talk about the drawbacks? Let's do that. First up, it is intraday drawdown, just like Apex. So, I mean, I'm sure most of you have dealt that. I know some people hate intraday. It is what it is. It's probably my least favorite as well. You just gotta, take your profits quick and don't let it pull back on you. Obviously, Apex has paid out a lot of money using intraday drawdown, so people have figured it out. Now, this one's going to be a big drawback for most people. No NinjaTrader. As it turns out, I'm hearing from multiple sources within the industry that NinjaTrader and Tradeovate, they're the same company, are no longer accepting new prop firms. There's even a rumor that NinjaTrader is coming out with their own prop firm plan or program. Not that they're launching a prop firm themselves, but it sounds like they're going to provide the data feed um, and not use Rhythmic, if that makes sense. I don't have inside knowledge on that, but I've heard that from like two people. But as of now, any new prop firms that come out will not have NinjaTrader and will not have Tradeovate. So you gotta go with Quant Tower, MotoWave, Sierra Charts, or Trader Pro, one of those. Um, Flexytrades does come with a Quant Tower license free, and as long as you have the active account and are actively trading it, it stays free. You have access to it. It does have a copy trader to it, and I forgot to put in the fact sheet for the advantages, but you are allowed to copy trade. And Quant Tower does come with a copy trader that you can copy other Rhythmic accounts. I don't know whether that a copy trader, that license that they give you, includes that part of the copy trader. I'll have to try that out. Next up, the first prop firm I've seen that don't offer any resets. So if you blow your account, you have to just buy a new account. That's what most people do anyway. And all the time that I've been an affiliate with the multiple props. I've seen like 3 sales on Apex resets. I've seen 0 on Bowenox. I've seen 0 on most of them. So it's not really that big of a drawback. But if you're the kind that prefers to, reset, it's just not going to happen here. Now the next two drawbacks I call the earn a trade drawbacks, because they're the ones I keep hounding earn a trade to end, and now these guys have it. If you accidentally hold trades at the close, it fails you. and it'll cost you the eval, and it'll cost you a funded account. So there's no safety net there where like other firms will just automatically close your trade, not fail you. No safety net here. You have to make sure you're managing your times and that you don't accidentally leave a trade sitting on, on your platform. And then the other one, accidentally going over max contracts can fail you. Again, most firms have a safety net on this now where it just rejects your order. Apparently, these guys do not. Hopefully, maybe this will be something we can talk about them to change. I actually have sent an email to them to see if I can get an interview for the channel with their owner or a rep, and maybe we can talk about getting these little rules changed. No guarantees though. We'll see. Now the other one, some people will not consider it a drawback, and others will. There doesn't seem to be a path to a live funded account. Right now they seem sim only. There's nothing in their frequently asked questions or the knowledge base about an eventual path to live. So, there are a couple firms out there that don't have zero, don't have any path to live. These guys might be one of them, or maybe that's something that's still in the works. We'll have to wait and see. Obviously, there's people out there that prefer no path to live. Sim fills do get filled easier, etc. So for some, that can be an advantage. Next up, drawback: 30% consistency rule and funded, and it seems to be the way it's worded in the FAQ is it seems to be a pretty hard and fast rule. Now we've seen consistency rules come up in just about every prop now. A few that don't have it. Most of the ones that put you on a live account don't have it. But so it's just something else you got to deal with, just like Apex and Bull and Ox, etc. Got to keep your wins, within 30%, which just kind of sucks, if you get a great setup and you can't go all in, but you know, it's manageable. And this next one's kind of a big one. Just one payout a month. So you can request, I guess, a couple of times, 3 times, whatever. I don't know if they keep adding it up or whatever, but you only get paid out once a month. It's at the end of the month. So, no once a week or even twice a month like, Apex. Once a month payout. I'm fine with that. I pay my bills once a month. I wouldn't mind that at all. Wouldn't bother me, but I know some people, prefer being paid once a week or once every other week, whatever. So again, just letting you know all the facts. And of course, payouts are capped for the first 3 months. It is the same setup as Apex. I think it's exactly the same. Payouts capped for the first 3 months, and then after the first 3 months, you can, request your full amount, except for the safety net. So, but you know, obviously there's ones that don't do that, but most people don't seem to mind it. Again, Apex is the biggest in the industry, and they had that same rule. Now, this last one, number 10, this one's a little bit weird. I don't think it's that big of a deal, but payouts by wire transfer or crypto only. So for wire transfer, I had to figure out what my bank's SWIFT code was. SWIFT code or IBAN. And every other firm is either using a payment processor or doing, direct deposit, whatever, with a routing number and account number. This one you need SWIFT or IBAN or crypto. It's USDC or USDT in crypto. I tried putting the address in that Coinbase gave me for that crypto, and it kept telling me it was wrong. But I'm not a crypto person, so I was probably just doing something wrong. I put in my SWIFT code from my bank. Hopefully that was right. We'll see. But if you're someone that's not comfortable with wire transfer or whatever, crypto, or just prefer being paid by a payment processor, then this is a disadvantage to you as well. So that's basically it. That's the advantages and disadvantages. I know there's more drawbacks there than there are advantages, but I mean, some of those are really small things, no resets, etc. The big one I think is going to be the no Ninja Trader. I know a lot of people love Ninja Trader or Tradeovate. Quant Tower is getting a lot of business now with these new props, and Ninja Trader not accepting new props. So Quant Tower, for those of you that are going to want to try new props, you might want to get used to Quant Tower, checking it out. This would be a good way of doing it, a good cheap way of getting used to Quant Tower because you get the free license and it's obviously a very cheap account, 17, 18 bucks for 50K. If you don't call 10, that is. Other than that, it really is, it looking like a solid prop. You know, like I said, I'm trying them out. I have an account. I think CFT has an account. We're all trying them out. They have the sale going, 90% off. That runs until the end of the month. Link will be in the video description below. If you want to give them a try, do you feel like it's worth giving them a try for one account or 10 accounts? Me personally, I wouldn't go more than one. Just try them out, test them out. But hey, if you think it's worth giving them a try, their funded setup fee, 139, which is one of the lower setup fees in the industry as well. So I mean, just consider that when before you jump in with 10, and if you pass 10, you're putting in $1,400 in setup fees, etc. So again, it's still buyer beware. But like I said, I'm trying them out. We're all trying them out. I think they're going to be worth a good company. I obviously can't guarantee. I just want to keep stressing that. I don't want anyone coming back to me and saying, "Hey, I didn't get paid and it's your fault because you were promoting them." No, I'm putting out the facts with the caveat that they don't yet have a track record, but we're going to start monitoring that. We have people on the Discord that have signed up, that are in the funded already, and hopefully they can get to pay out quick and we can start seeing whether these guys are going to pay. And I think they are. But again, no guarantees. Have I said that enough? No guarantees, no guarantees, no guarantees. But again, link will be in the video description below if you do want to try them out. And like I said, hopefully we can get an interview with these guys. It'd be great. I think that's all I have to say. If you have any questions about Flexytrade, and that's something I didn't cover, leave it down in the comments below. I'll be happy to try and answer them or try to find out an answer if I can. Or join the Discord. I always promote the Discord because we talk a lot about stuff like this there. And if you have already had a chance to try out Flexytrade, let me know. Tell me what you think in the video description below. That's it. As always on my videos, I remind you to check out our social media, Twitter and Instagram. Join us on our live streams every Monday through Friday, 8 to 11. And like I said, join our Discord. That's it. We'll talk to you next time. Bye.